Andre.
Ryan. I know.
What a day, man.
Incredible.
What a day. It doesn't really get any better than that.
You're on a media high right now.
I am.
Greatest presser of your life?
Let me think about this.
I'd honestly love to hear your top 5.
Top 5
live
pressies
pressies
of my life. I don't know if I can just rattle.
Oh man.
Oh, number 1, John Embry post-firing press conference.
All-timer. Remember reading about that in the paper the next day. His daughter yelling at the AD, huh? Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. You know, CU has an innate ability to fuck things up, and they fucked that one up bad. That was entertaining. Mike Bone, he threw his own post-firing press conference.
Wow.
That's impressive to me.
Yeah, that's a great.
It was like at a bar. Everyone just gathered at a bar and like circled around a table, got like a free appetizer.
That sounds great.
There was like a 12-page packet on his accomplishments.
Wow.
Those are like the most memorable, just because they're so silly. This one's right up there, though. It's Von Miller morning after Super Bowl press conference. Why they make the Super Bowl MVP go to a press conference at like 8 a.m. the next day, I do not know, but
that's
that
savage.
Makes it funny.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, what a day. It's the vibes are so immaculate in Denver. It's unbelievable. And on top of it all, March Madness starts tomorrow. Make sure you stay tuned for the dilemma of the day, because I have uncovered some serious information about betting on the tournament that could make the tournament really fun for all of us.
Right. And we'll be here, rain, sleek, or slow, from early morning to then this savage scheduled a meeting post bets for us. And I know, I saw everyone else, works for me. I'm thinking that motherfucker, 6 hours of betting with him live isn't enough. He just needs more and more. Greedy Ryan.
Allie, at some point, would you mind bringing up our new shirt to show the people? We just dropped a new shirt here at DNVR. No rush.
Lots of hype in the chat.
We've got a yoke night.
Incredible.
Russell Wilson is officially here wearing orange and blue.
Incredible.
March Madness tomorrow. Oh, we can't. Okay. All right. Well, just show the tweet.
We'll let it ride.
There it is. Boom.
Let's
Look
ride,
at that
baby.
thing. Let's ride.
It's great stuff.
Let's fucking
really.
ride.
I think we talk a lot about who's on a heater and who's hit a new level, and I think friend of the show, D-Liner, I think he's kind of hit his prime. Yeah.
Well, you just got to keep him there, just like Russell Wilson, who wants to play 10 to 12 more years and win 3 to 4 Super Bowls.
That's right. Whatever.
That was his only slip-up of the whole press conference. He should have said, I want to play 10 to 12 more years and win 10 to 12 more Super Bowls. He's already admitting defeat in 8 years.
Right. He's accepting that a 33% success rate is just fine for him.
Yeah.
Like a true baseball player.
It's true. He's
Like
hitting 3. He wants to hit 330 the rest of his career. Very Todd Helton
to me, right? Exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's dive in to some big threes here.
Thanks.
Let's start with Dre. We've been starting with me a lot when I'm here. I want to start with you.
Yeah.
No Nuggets.
No Nuggets. Frankly, didn't know the Nuggets were playing.
Wow. Okay.
Enjoyed the Avs win yesterday. I don't know. I forgot. Ryan, it's been a crazy one, but I'm all in on fading the Kraken. I wore my hat, and we're fading the Kraken on TNT. They are mega dogs. So give me Tampa Bay money line parlayed with the over. You get that at plus 180.
Wow.
Give me
Bag alert.
the Lightning to win the first period. Easy peasy yesterday for the Avs against the Kings. We love that. And then for all our great people like Svetislav out there, this is the Serbian Bogdanovic. I sometimes confuse him with the Croatian Bogdanovic.
There's one of each.
Definitely the Serbian Bogdanovic. He's the one who plays for the Hawks, which we approve of much more than the Croatian one who plays for
The Jazz.
Very good. Very good. I was playing a jazz trumpet for those who don't know what that was.
Flute, I was thinking.
it would make more sense as a fluke.
Up here? Or were you down here?
I was down
That's
here.
like jazz clarinet. Maybe.
Yeah, right. A real jazz clarinet. He has hit the over on 3.5 assists in his last 5 games, Ryan. So we're going to let it ride.
Let it ride. Okay, cool. Don't care about any of those bets because they don't take place in Colorado.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to my big 3.
Yeah.
For the people who came for their Jokic bets, like my guy Svetislav. Here we go. Jokic rebounds over 12.5.
Amazing.
Taking on, Corey Kispert and the boys.
Dang, Kissy's in? No.
As he might have a good game now that it is March.
Right, could be.
Those Gonzaga guys.
So as you remember, they kind of suck in March.
Who's the best Gonzaga player to ever make it to the NBA?
Trick question, because you have to go way back when to John Stockton, who of course is now being canceled for being a crazy anti-vaxxer.
He got his season tickets canceled. They kicked him out of the stadium because he wouldn't wear a mask in the stadium.
I mean, for a man known for assists, what a selfish piece of shit,
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But I would say he was known for wearing very little clothing.
He was.
You couldn't get him to put more clothes on.
That's exactly right. Yeah, he couldn't mask his upper thighs, and the same with his mouth and nose.
All right, post-Stockton.
Post-Stockton is
obviously not Adam Morrison.
Toughie, the Pargo kids?
No. Like Dellavedova was their rival, St. Mary's.
Right,
and he might be better than any of them.
Man, that's a great...
Suggs obviously has a chance.
Suggs has a chance. Saboner.
Saboner. All right. Good point, Austin Johnson.
Very good.
Okay.
Austin Johnson.
Anyways, back to my big 3. It's Jokic rebounds, Jokic assists. I'm feeling a trip dub tonight. But I'm scared of the 9 assists. It always gets us, so I'll just take that.
They're in our nation's capital.
They are in our nation's capital. And I've got Nuggets first quarter minus 160.
Oh, love that. That's a great one.
Yeah. Last time I took this,
really
I got beat on a buzzer beater, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Man, I feel like Cousins going to have a big night. Do we have Cousins props yet? Man, I long for Boogie props.
Cousins, we haven't talked about him a lot.
On this show, no, not so much.
Adore him.
Oh, he's amazing.
The Nuggets needed him so badly.
Yeah.
He's so perfect. He's the perfect heel. Watching him laugh in James Harden's face
was amazing.
Is a top 5 moment of the season for me, maybe of my life.
It was really amazing. Oh my God. And it so much in like that the last 2 series we've been eliminated. Lakers, Suns. Those assholes all had these high energy backup centers. Now he's not necessarily high energy. He's about as high energy as I am on this show. But
every game he gets in better shape and then he gives more energy.
And he gets in guys' heads. He has an impact. It's great stuff.
We should have Boogie to get a technical as an optional prop.
Come on. Or the over rebounds. He's been rebound king, man.
Yep. Svetislav says, RK, all Jokic night. I feel you, man. Jokic will chill tonight. Rebound and assist. Hopefully he'll only play 3 quarters. Yeah, this feels like
it feels like a blowout.
He's gonna dissect them, get his rebounds, get his assists, and then take the rest of the night off.
I know, but his teammates need to make shots, and that kind of play only 3 quarters. That presumes a blowout. Anytime we presume a blowout for the Nuggets this season,
doesn't happen.
They get blown in.
Yes. All right. If you were gonna place these bets, Dre, where would you do it?
DraftKings Sportsbook, number 1, double fisty,
quadrupes,
and all the land. In her mind, producer Allie is double fisting.
She's got her hands full.
Yes.
Quite literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Yep.
DraftKings Sportsbook has some amazing deals this week. We haven't even dove into all the other. We'll probably get to that here in the second segment.
We have.
But one thing we know is that you can bet 5 to win $200 in free bets if you get anyone right. Go with the Zags.
So that's right. You're just anyone.
Anyone in the tournament.
That's absurd.
Yes, it's free money.
Holy cow! On top of the free money we were able to get in on.
Yes.
which is Gonzaga plus a hundo to win in round 1.
Beat a 16 seed. They're minus 10,000 on the money line. You can get them at plus 100 with DraftKings Sportsbook. But when you go over to DraftKings Sportsbook, make sure you use that code DNVR when you sign up. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Svetislav, the homie, in the comments saying, get some likes in here. Hit us with a thumbs up.
That's right. Svetislav's in Sombor currently.
He's
so
dialed.
Yeah.
Absolutely dialed.
Yeah.
He's going to have a nice little evening here because it's an early
one in our nation's capital, and Svetislav hasn't changed the time yet. So for a 12-day window, we are merely 7 hours away from our homie Svetislav instead of 8 hours. I'm serious. I know, because he's on the same time as all my homies and my not-so-homies, my family in Italy.
Well, that's going to go away soon. Yep. We're going to stop changing the clocks. One of the best things that's ever happened.
I know.
In fact, I'm not a couple of my clocks are off. I'm not changing them.
Wow.
In support of the bill.
Well, I need to do that to both our cars because everyone knows my wife will not do it in her car. Are you concerned about the lack of light in the mornings, though?
There's nothing I'm less concerned about.
I know.
Mornings already suck. Letting them suck a little bit more to make afternoons, which are usually good, even better.
That's exactly right.
Don't try to make a weakness a strength. Just make a strength stronger.
Exactly.
And honestly,
come on,
we live a pretty charmed life. We can just sleep in a little bit later.
Right. We're not farmers. We don't teach children. We're not children ourselves. So we can totally, sun comes out at 8:30. Good for me. That's when we can set our alarms. Well, me less so than him, but you get the point.
Yep, exactly. Shout out to Carson in the comments who says, this is my new favorite podcast.
Carson, my guy. That's awesome, Carson. We love that.
Well, I'm about to make it everyone's favorite podcast even more. Allie, can you pull up our dilemma of the day? Is there a secret to betting on the NCAA tournament? Andre, what if I told you there was a mindless strategy that for years now has guaranteed a profit on the NCAA tournament, and it's so obvious it's sitting right in front of our faces?
Can I take a wild guess?
Bring back the camera. Yes, you can take a wild guess.
Are you going to suggest round robining all 12 seeds?
Okay, no, I like
that. But almost always those 12 seeds are batting at least 500.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about 12 and 5 seeds here in a second.
Yeah.
But first, the most mindless betting strategy you could ever imagine. Last season, Dre, if you had taken one unit and mindlessly put it on every single underdog in the NCAA tournament, you would have come out plus 15 units.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes. Plus 15 units. That means bet the 16 seeds, and honestly, if you took out the 16 seeds, you would have been plus 19 units. But that means bet every single underdog
Holy cow.
Straight up all the way through the tournament, no matter what. Plus 15 units.
Really?
Wow.
Honestly,
take a second to soak that in.
It is, in many ways, a culmination of everything we have worked towards. All the theories we've been coming up with, the unit counting, the mining dogs, and the talking about how you're better off betting like Division II Italian basketball than you are the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl they're more tight end, and fading the public. The public loves a fave. Ryan.
Yep.
Wow.
Everyone.
Wow.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you, all right.
Let's ride.
I'm with you.
Let's ride.
Wow.
Okay. Now that you have that digested,
theory.
I have more information for you.
Oh, my. I thought we were ending the show right here.
We could.
No, we should.
I don't have the exact numbers. I should have taken notes on this.
You should have.
But how about this, Dre? There is actually a strategy to 5-12 upsets. It's not as simple as just take the 12.
Yes.
Win the 5 is a major conference team, and the 12 is a minor conference team. and we're talking about like a major six,
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
six in college basketball.
Sure.
You bet the favorite, bet the 5 seed. When the 5 seed is a minor conference team and the 12 seed is a major conference team, you bet the dog. Take the 12 seed. Now here we go. This is where it gets even more interesting. If both teams are minor conference teams, you take the 12 seed. If both teams are major conference teams, you take the 12 seed.
Okay, so Thursday we have Iowa 5 versus Richmond 12. That's
Iowa.
Stick to
Lock
Iowa.
them in.
UConn taking on New Mexico State is the other 5-12. You again are saying
Take the 5.
UConn. Okay. Let's... St. Mary's 5. UConn. Indiana is the 12.
Hoosiers, roll on.
Holy... Honey, get my candy cane suspenders ready because we're riding the Hoosiers tomorrow. Why don't I have candy cane suspenders in my closet? Damn it, for an occasion
What's the last
like this.
one?
The last one. What's a 12? 2 15s throwing me off. Oh, Houston, UAB, baby. Let's go. Alabama, Birmingham.
Yep, the Blazers.
Hell yeah.
So there we go.
I hate Houston.
Those are your hot betting tips.
Those are amazing.
For March Madness. Wow. Now, we will have some overlap there if we want to take the 5s that are favorited because we're already committed to taking every underdog on the money.
I was just going to say, if we are sticking to the shtick, then we got to stick to the shtick.
I know. It's one of those things. Like, if you're going to ride the formula, you don't get to pick and choose the way you're going to ride the formula. But maybe for the people at home who don't want to ride the formula, we just gave you, there's 2 5-12 upsets, which is a normal amount.
Right.
And there's 2 favorites. God, I love the NCAA tournament.
It's great. I thought you were going to have some understats for me for a while.
Oh, we know we love unders.
The unders have to be hot. I mean,
yes.
That could be another strategy. Could we buy up every total up 10 points, take the under, parlay those together?
No, don't parlay things.
Don't.
Although
that's in the manifesto.
That is in the manifesto.
Oh my. And yeah, I've been parlaying everything recently. Right? Wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Last night, kind of disappointing. The Avs dominate, and then we still don't hit our bets, except for Avs 60-minute money.
First 10 and first period.
Oh, you hit that, so you win 3 now.
Yeah, I
I
guess
went
so.
1 and 2.
I guess so.
1 and 2.
I wanted to ask, this guy courtside yesterday, NIT, live bets courtside, and how do those hit?
Yeah, we did have one live bet courtside on the under. Because the under shot up early in the game. We love betting an under after it shoots up. Also, this reminds me. It hit. Because it bumped up from 136 to 156, like, in seconds.
What?
I know.
Did you alert the whole section as you're known to do at these things?
It was actually brought up to me by the section. That's what happens when you say courtside.
Wow. See, you move up in society. It has its true benefits.
It does have its true benefits. That reminds me, Dre. Speaking of college basketball betting strategies, I can't believe we haven't talked about this yet. Mind the runs.
Gotta mind the runs.
If you don't know what mind the runs means, you probably have heard the phrase, basketball is a game of runs. Everyone has a run in them in March.
Everyone, guys.
So, if you ever see a team go up like 15-3 early, bet the team with 3. But this is the important part, very important part. You are not betting this to win the bet.
No.
You are betting this to get a buyout later in the game when they make the run. So don't be chasing that plus 800 number that's going to come up because you will lose more than you will win betting teams that go down that much. But you know when they're down 15-3, they will close it to 3 or 4 at some point in the game. That buyout that you got at plus 800 is going to move all the way to like plus 250. They're going to throw you $10 or whatever to get you out of that ticket. You're going to take it and use those profits to make other bets later.
You know, I've done many shows with dear friends of yours replacing you.
while
yes.
you were, God knows where, doing what. Going to town on glizzies is mostly what I've been told.
Gliz City.
Glizz City. When is the Glizz City CHGO shirt dropping?
Oh.
Can't that be their Nux?
Dude,
It's just a glizz.
I'm pretty sure we were the first people to ever say glizzy in Chicago. No one knew what we were talking about.
They stick to their brand, right? A hot dog over there, that carries some weight. It's like the Broncos here, you know?
Right.
Hot dog over there, Broncos here.
Exactly.
But
But we're cool with saying donkeys.
honestly, man, Denver's a very you think you're gonna hurt our feelings by saying something at us? You got the wrong city in mind. I
Amen.
believe.
Amen.
Well, I've lost my train of thought on.
Anyways, you've been with my dear friend.
Yes, Spence and Hank, speaking of dear friends who've been on this show, they would suggest start the game by betting the dog. The dog will eventually get this close to allow you a buyout. When you buy out that, you reinvest in the Fave, who undoubtedly will right the ship
Hank
again.
energy right there.
Big Hank. Now, in March Madness, if we are also invested in every dog, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be confusing.
There's some real conflict of interest in some of these strategies.
It's true. I'm scared.
Yeah.
But if you could come out... See, okay, hold on.
Yes.
We
Well, hold
won
on.
so much money on March Madness last year. We probably came out
did.
more than 15 units
We
up.
did. You're exactly right. I forgot all about that.
Yes. We raked March Madness.
We absolutely murdered.
The unders, when 6 out of the 8 unders hit in the Elite 8, I was in my bag.
Right, and last year was the pack. It was the tourney of the Pac-12 team.
We kept hitting Oregon State money line.
Oh man, we were just
Wow.
in heaven. What a time.
So maybe we just take the all underdog strategy, but then forget that we did it and just approach the rest of the tournament exactly how we would.
Exactly. Let that plus 15 units come to
Harry,
you.
yes.
Now, I really like the omission you made, though. No 16s.
It's tough for me. I love 16
because
seeds.
if we miss one, I will never forget.
I'll never show my face again.
I will probably stop doing this show. If
I
a
will
16 pulls off an upset and I
we weren't
didn't
on
get
it?
in on it
When we were on every other
oh holy I couldn't live.
So
okay, so never
we take
mind.
the 16.
No, we have
it's
to
happened once. It can happen again.
Yeah, we have to take the 16s. You're right. Okay. I'm with it. And on that note, I think we can end it. You got some special Russ Presser stuff you're doing after this?
We got a reaction pod. So as soon as our guy Zach can get here, he's doing his thing where he goes to a thing and then hauls ass over here.
You think he tweets?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
I think he never breaks the law, but he finds more efficient. Maybe he's got a window down and he's asking people, "Excuse me, sir, I'm doing a press reactor. Could you let me in?" I don't know. It's a bad Zach Stevens voice, but I had to be more buttoned up than myself.
Oh, let's go. It's going to be about 4 o'clock, so hang tight, guys.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Speaking of doing like hey, I've got somewhere to be, I pulled that in the airport security line last week.
And?
It worked.
Wow.
So quick rundown, and then we're going to end this show. I'm on my way to the airport. I had a layover in Phoenix, so I went to see the homies at PHNX. Go out to lunch, get some burritos. Fantastic. If there's one thing we didn't have in Chicago, it was burritos. It really felt like home for me.
Step your game up.
I'm like, all right, well, there's no reason in me rushing around, so let's just go back to the airport. I'll take my time. I'll drink my Starbucks. So I get a Starbucks on the way there, and I'm sitting pre-security, just sipping the Starbucks, scrolling Twitter,
Oh, sure.
the new age version of reading the paper. And I wait until the very last minute to go through security because I've seen the security line. It's non-existent. Get to the front of the line. Don't have my wallet.
Oh.
Wallet had fallen out in Espo's car.
Whoa.
So I have to call Espo. I'm
Oh,
like, yo, can you come
shit.
back with my wallet? He hauls ass back. Plane leaves at 2:45. I get the wallet in hand at 2:28.
Oof. That's tight.
That's very tight. So I run
17
through.
minutes.
Now somehow there's a line at security. So it's one of those things where it's zigzags, but there was one straight to the front. I go to the front. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna miss my flight if I have to wait in this. Can I jump you? And everyone unanimously said yes.
Wow.
Made the flight.
Shouts to those group of people.
Yeah, they were really nice to me.
That's really cool.
It's a heartwarming feeling.
Shouts to you, Phoenix. Shouts to you.
All right, let's mine some runs. Let's ride.
Sis.
Have a great day.
Ready to mine
Broncos podcast soon. Also, Nuggets pregame coming soon. We'll see you guys later.